Most students get this completely wrong. They think scholarships in Canada are rare or only for top rankers. That's not true. The biggest mistake? Not understanding how scholarships in Canada actually work. Here's the truth no one tells you. Canada offers thousands of scholarships every year, but most international students either don't apply or apply the wrong way. And that's why they miss out. In this video, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about scholarships in Canada for international students. You'll learn what types exist, how to qualify, how to apply, and most importantly, how to increase your chances of getting one. By the end, you'll have a clear strategy to reduce your study costs significantly. Let's get straight into it. First, let's understand one important thing. Canada does not offer as many fully funded scholarships as some European countries. But here's where it gets interesting. There are still plenty of partial scholarships, grants, and funding options that can reduce your cost by a huge amount. Now here's where most people fail. They only search for fully funded scholarships and ignore all other opportunities. That's a mistake, because combining multiple scholarships can reduce your costs significantly. Now let's talk about the main types of scholarships in Canada. First, merit-based scholarships. These are based on your academic performance. High grades, strong test scores, and achievements matter. But here's the catch. Good grades alone are not enough. Universities also look at your overall profile. Now let's talk about need-based scholarships. These are given based on your financial situation. If you can prove financial need, you may qualify. But documentation is very important. Now here's where it gets interesting. Entrance scholarships. Many Canadian universities automatically consider you for scholarships when you apply. No separate application needed. But here's the problem. Students don't know this. So they don't choose universities strategically. Now let's talk about government scholarships. These are limited, but prestigious. They are highly competitive and usually target postgraduate students. Now let's talk about university-specific scholarships. This is where most opportunities exist. Every university has its own funding programs. Some are small. Some are significant. Now, here's the key point. You need to research each university carefully. Now let's talk about eligibility. Most scholarships require a strong academic record. But that's just the beginning. Your statement of purpose matters. Your extracurricular activities matter. Your achievements matter. Now here's where most people fail. They focus only on marks and ignore everything else. Now let's talk about language requirements. Most scholarships require proof of English proficiency, like IELTS or TOEFL. But here's a smart tip. A higher score can improve your chances. Now let's talk about application strategy. This is where everything changes. First, shortlist universities. Second, check their scholarship options. Third, prepare your documents early. Fourth, apply before deadlines. Simple steps, but very powerful. Now here's where it gets interesting. Timing. Most scholarships have early deadlines. Sometimes even before your course application deadline. So if you apply late, you miss out. Now let's talk about statement of purpose. This is one of the most important parts. Explain why you chose your course. Why Canada? What your goals are. Be clear and specific. Now let's talk about letters of recommendation. Choose people who know you well. Strong recommendations can make a big difference. Now let's talk about a real example. Rahul had good grades but also strong extracurriculars. He applied early and got a partial scholarship. Now compare that to Alex. He had similar grades but applied late. He missed the opportunity. So, timing matters. Now here's where it gets interesting again. Multiple applications. Don't rely on one scholarship. Apply to many. This increases your chances. Now let's talk about common mistakes. Applying late. Submitting incomplete documents. Copying statements. Ignoring smaller scholarships. All of these reduce your chances. Now let's talk about combining funding. You can combine scholarships, part-time work, and savings. This reduces your financial burden. Now here's a key point. Part-time work in Canada can help with living expenses. But don't rely on it fully. Now let's talk about long-term benefits. Getting a scholarship improves your profile. It reduces financial stress. And it allows you to focus on your studies. Now, let's talk about preparation. Start at least 1 year in advance. Build your profile. Improve your language score. Gain experience. Now here's where most people fail. They start too late. And rush their applications. Now, let's talk about mindset. Don't assume you won't get a scholarship. Many students don't apply because they think they're not good enough. But the reality is different. If you apply strategically, your chances increase. Now let's bring everything together. Scholarships in Canada include merit-based, need-based, entrance, government, and university-specific options. You need a strong profile, early preparation, and a smart strategy. Apply to multiple opportunities. And focus on quality applications. Now here's the final insight. The students who get scholarships are not always the smartest. They are the most prepared. They understand the system. They apply early. And they present their story clearly. So, don't wait. Start researching today. Prepare your documents. And take action. If you found this helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more study abroad guides, and comment below if you want help finding scholarships based on your profile. Because the more prepared you are now, the more money you can save later. And that's exactly what you want. I'll see you in the next video.